Hello everyone, my name is Brian Nani. I'm with the group Fundare, and our app is a car locator app in a parking lot. This week we built the front end and the back end of our app. The back end uses Node.js, so we're using altogether we're using the MERN stack, which would be Mongo, Express, React, and Node. My task was to build the Node aspect as well as integrate it with the Mongo aspect, and Huiwen's responsibility was to build the React front end part of that. And so we're gonna go ahead and demo that for you now. So you'll see first that the app is running. We've got it all set up here to run on a shell script. So upon running the shell script, it will install the necessary packages and invoke our environment variables that we will need to connect to Mongo. From there, it automatically opens you up to localhost port 3000 to the login screen. So I'm gonna first show registration. So here's our main login registration page. So if I don't have an account, I'll click register and then just follow the prompts. So put my name in, put my email address, we'll use my student email address. And then password will be Fundare. And D-A-R-E, we have to confirm that and then sign up. Okay, so first it's showing I have already registered this email address, so it's not allowing me to do that. So now I'm gonna have to use a different email address. Let's see. So let's see if I've registered this one. No, I have not. So it allowed me to register because that email is unique. Now I can log in, so just use that same email address and Fundare and then click login. And you see we've logged in, so we've successfully logged in. And then if we go to the home page and try and re-register, it takes us back to our login dashboard page. If we try to log in again, same thing, and then I can log out and we're back to home page. So that is the basic functioning of the app. And if we go look at our database, our cloud database, we'll see that we have a new record in our users, which was my most recent registration. Here in the cloud, so we've got all these records. There we go, right here, and you see that our passwords are encrypted using a couple of different packages called Passport and JWT, Passport JWT, and this is all logging to the cloud. So that is the basic demo of the login function for the Fundare app. And with that, I'm going to pass it over to Wendell Jason.
Hello. My tasks were task 3 and task 7, which was helping to update the system and user requirements, and also crafting the report for our sprint this week. I've been learning more about the relationships between software entities, and I hope to apply that soon in the professional world. We have agreed to get together more often as the tasks have gotten more technical, and I will pass it to Abram.
Hi, my name is Abraham Dejani. I'm from the group Fundare. My task is in this assignment is task 7. It's about testing the software, the login data. And I got a little problem like running the program first, and now I think I'm good. And the thing I learned from the assignment was how to test our program, like for the future job and everything. So that's it.
Hi, my name is Ina Papashin, and my task for this assignment was task 4, specifically the behavioral modeling. And basically for this task, I had to deal with the sequence diagram of 2 functionality, like 2 use cases. And so the 2 use cases that we used were retrieve location and save location. And so you guys can't really see it right now, but you'll see it in the report. But basically from what I learned from this task was really how to take the use case and transform it into a sequence diagram, and also just knowing how the system interacts. So that was something that I learned, and it's definitely applicable to our classes as we are learning this. And then for future-wise, obviously I want to be also a software engineer and going into this field, so I would think this was very useful to learn UML. And I think the most difficult part about this was definitely just understanding how to convert it from just your functionalities to how the system interacts and showing the flow and the life sequence of all of the systems. So yeah.
So I actually had 2 tests as well, task 2 and task 4. Task 2 was the same as last week's, was just to update the GitHub and the Slack, which was pretty easy. Then the task 4 was task 4 part 1 was actually for me, where I had to do the 4+1 diagrams, development view, the logical view, the process view, and the physical view. It was actually pretty tough because I felt like it was hard to distinguish between each layer because it felt like I kept doing the same thing over and over again, but then after reading about it more, it was easier to see like, okay, this is what this does, this is what this does, this is what this does. As far as, I also figured out how to use a Microsoft Visio. It's a good program. I would recommend it. Yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm Kyuan. I'm the coordinator of this week. My task was to create a front end for our app. I definitely learned a lot in this task. I have 0 experience like in JavaScript before, but this week I learned a lot about different packages like React, React Native, this kind of packages. And yeah, I think it's quite, I was quite under pressure because the testing, Abraham, his task has very high dependency on my task, so I really rushed to try to accomplish it as soon as possible under a deadline. So, but the good thing is, with the help of Brian, we accomplished the front end and back end on time, and so that we have some time left for Abraham to do the testing. So it's really good. I think our team is really a good team. Everybody are very supportive, and I hope we can have more guys to do the front end together, and together we can build more functionality for our app. So, yeah, that's all.
Cool. And I forgot to mention, I learned a lot as well this week about React and React Native. I knew a little bit about, or a decent amount about Node and about Mongo and how those technologies interact, but I'm really looking forward to learning more of the front end with WeWen and learning how to build a React Native app and then push that to the iOS store. So that should be exciting. But with that, yeah, it should be cool, right? Cool. Well, thanks, guys.